Is it acceptable to have a close friend of opposite sex when you're in a committed relationship? Inasmuch as I would love to agree to the fact that having a close friend of opposite sex when one is in a committed relationship is good, I am also not going to be ignorant of the fact that a lot of relationships have been destroyed and taken advantage of because of the word bestie. I had male friends, lots of them, before I met my husband. They were so close that it was difficult for my husband to approach me. When I made the decision that I had met the one I wanted to build a world with, all my male friends that had ever asked for more than friendship were immediately made distant acquaintances. Call me rude, blunt. Some might ask why. Well, as much as I've come to understand the psychology of men, I can tell that a man that once wanted something else from you will never completely change his thought process, even if the current disposition isn't pointing at that direction. Once seen as a woman, always a woman, it's only a matter of time. A lot of people are going to attack this statement, but that is not to say there aren't exceptions. I personally see issue more on the women's sides than the men. Most times, if a lady insists on keeping same close contact with all her male friends, it's either she's being naive or can't set her priorities right, or maybe wants a fallback option if the current relationship goes south. If you have that special bestie, and this friend is so close that you share all your past plus present secrets that even your partner isn't aware of, why don't you court your bestie? I like using myself as an example because I was in this very situation, and in no way am I labeling myself as perfection, but underrating commitment or taking advantage of a relationship is suddenly becoming a norm, and once in a while the truth should be heard. A healthy adult human has hormones flowing through the body, constantly interfering with thoughts. We, the females, are more on the emotional side, while the males are more on the logical. This statement doesn't have a thing to do with the level of intelligence. When a man that asked you out in the past is fully aware that you as a woman is now in a committed relationship, heading towards marriage, but still entertains you, spending more time with him, sharing all your family secrets with him, just know that he knows what he is doing. He knows you have a soft spot for him. He also knows that your boundaries are completely cut down around him. You're not being social. You're not being smart. And mostly importantly, you're not respecting both yourself and your relationship. Here's my humble suggestion to couples that really mean well for their relationship. Past friends that ever made obvious or subtle advances should automatically become a family friend that both you and your partner know well. But if they don't seem so enthused about the new title, then they're free. Go walk away. 99% of the conversations you have with your bestie, you should be comfortable to share with partner. Every call, every of the suggestions should also be made transparent. But the other end of the relationship, that is your bestie, doesn't need to know everything about your husband. Your family affairs remains within your family, not that you won't share some of your joys and pains, but never all. Your partner's personality must remain a mystery to everyone, including families and friends, both male and female, especially if you want your marital home to grow and mature healthily. In conclusion, if you must have an opposite sex as a friend when you are in a committed relationship, the following questions must be answered truthfully. 1. Has this male or female friend ever been a crush for you or made advances towards you in the past? 2. Does this male or female friend know everything and more about you more than your partner? 3. Do you feel uncomfortable if your partner asks you to fill them in about your talks with your bestie? If there's up to 2 yes for the 3 questions, then you know what to do. Please do us a little favor to share this video to as many as possible. You might never know who this is the answer that they are currently seeking for. Don't forget to like and follow. We answer controversial questions every day by 3 p.m. with the help of the Holy Spirit, and your comments go a long way to tell us what you think. Was it helpful or needs more input? See you tomorrow and remain blessed.